Well, for the 2 or 3 subscribers that we got left that may still be watching this thing, well, I want to encourage you. Well, if you're new and this is one of your first videos here, well, check out another one. Check out another one. We get small requests from individuals on our videos, guys. So we'll post them about once a week here. And, well, reason being is because I spend all my rest of my time just plumb getting after it. Same as you do. Same as you do. Here's old Journey here. He's about as tough as they come. I'm talking about tougher than an old 4L60 trans. Ooh, get on out here. Well, I dropped Journey on his head then, guys. If you want to be cheap, just turn this video off. This one ain't for you. Worming goats, there's nothing cheap about worming. Country on. Country on. Laylene, the people want to see you. Get back over here and get in your set. Well, cross the creek. Back again with another one, guys. Back again with another one. And on this edition here, well, I'm talking about country style Usher, my way, throwback Usher on this one, guys. We're gonna get the worming on this goat here, as you read in the title there. And before we get started, well, 2 things we got to do. We got to go chase down the wormer and such, and we got to play the intro. We're definitely gonna take a second and feed these guys up and such. And I guess before I get started, we're gonna get these guys fed up, get some more water added here. Temporary water bucket I'm using, it ain't such a great one, but these guys will only be in here for another 2 or 3 days before we let them out on green grass. And we're gonna get the worm on that goat and such as we promised. And feed them guys up. First, well, let's chase down. Actually, guys, you know what? Before we get the worming on anything, let's get this old scoop here. If any of you's got a homestead, you know exactly what happens immediately after you grab a scoop. Let's get this place loud as we can get it. Turn your TV all the way up. Turn the volume on your TV all the way up. J&M, if you watching this thing, I'm out here putting an old school J&M. I'm getting these guys fed up quick. I'm talking about Twitter 5.0 quick. Gone are the days. You'd have had to been there. I'm talking about, woo. Y'all let me stop. I don't know nothing about race cars, but I was there. Let me get these guys fed up. Let's throw some, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm talking about bring it. Let's get this thing closed up. I headed back over here to the scoop here, and I got to get some more corn, because I've got to get in here and feed these old laying hens, guys. They starting to lay in. I got to get that water bucket out of there, too. Speaking of laying, I wouldn't lie to you watching this thing. Well, if you focus right in about right there, you see that old egg there waiting. Get this water bucket out of here. I'm talking about country hens. Well, guys, them old white ones there you're looking at, when we first put them in there with them brown ones, well, they didn't get along, to say the least. The brown ones were running the pen, but them old white hens, they're strong. Look across the back there. I'm talking about crappie slab across the back. Them white ones, they're strong. I'm talking about country strong, like toting the inline 6. Barehanded. Ooh, gone are the days. Let's move on. Y'all, Laylene thinks she's getting away. She's walking all around. She don't know I'm going to get the scoop. You got to stay in your set, Laylene. If I can't get you to stay in the set, you can't work here. Yeah, I don't care. Laylene says she don't care about the subscribers. Laylene, the people want to see you. Get back over here and get in your set. Sorry about that, guys. We got Laylene back in her set here. Trying to keep these animals in the set and making them be still, it's a waste of time. It's about like fishing at Ditto Landing. About like fishing at Ditto Landing. Anyhow, guys, we've run down a wormers and stuff here. And I bought a couple here. Well, I bought 3 of them here because let me get that hat off my head. Well, we're gonna talk briefly about all 3 of them here. One thing you want to remember when worming these goats here, if you ain't worming with 2 different kinds of wormers, well, you're wasting good time. Well, about like fishing that ditto or thinking I can talk over that pig. Y'all give me 1 second here. Sorry about that, guys. I had to get over there and feed that pig there. If any of you's got coonies at home, well, it sounds about like for the husbands on the channel. If you're riding down the interstate there and you got your wife in the passenger seat and she's just bickering and wants you to stop for something to eat, it sounds about like that. Sounds about like that. Then when you ask them where they want to eat at, you know what they tell you. They say they don't care. But anyhow, back to these wormers here. I can start by telling you right off, I'm no specialist. I didn't study the chemicals and such, but anytime you're worming goats, if you're not worming with 2 different types of wormers, you're doing it wrong. I can start by telling you that right there. And well, people have their different variations using fecals and such, and we do that too, but this video is just a simple how-to country style, how to bring them up out of there, the worms that is. But first one we got is Valbazen here. Cattle wormer, clear as can be there. That's one white wormer. You do not want to use this here if your animal's pregnant. I can start by telling you that. Second one we've got is our Safeguard. Label's clear there. Label's didn't peeled off, but you recognize this bottle. Don't act like you's above it. And the last one is our Seductive. This in here, well, I don't know what kind of budget some of you's on, but our budget is tight. And we got to keep this video G-rated out, so I'll tell you how tight it is. But, well, she's done with feed, guys. We got to get her some more feed in there. But, this stuff here costs a pretty penny. But if you don't worm them, well, losing your goats costs you another pretty penny. And you know what I like to say. Well, you'll learn from your pockets. But, this is the one we're going to go with on Laylene here. She's obviously pregnant, so we're going to take it easy on her. Well, that's if she cooperates. And, we can put that to the side, and we're gonna use a Seductive in there. The measurements on the bottle and such tells you how much to use. With goats, well, they metabolize medicine a whole lot quicker than other animals. Use double the amount. Some vets even say you can use triple, but we use double to stay on the safe side here. Let's get her some more feed here so she'll stay in the area here. We were back in that red rag top on the day she started. Back in that red rag top. Gone are the days. Country red rag top days. Another thing I'd like to tell you is watching this thing. Investing in one of these good syringes here. You can use the cheap ones over and over and over. But well, like I was telling you about the wormer there. If you want to be cheap, just turn this video off. This one ain't for you. Worming goats, there's nothing cheap about worming. Go ahead and order you one of these good syringes here that you can use over and over and over. And I think you can order this thing off Jeffers or Rural King website or such. I don't know. Just get after it like I'm about to do. Well, let's start with the Seductive. This is always the least favorite. What we do is, it calls for, yep, so we go about double that and set it to the side here. Let's see if we can get Laylene up here to cooperate. We've had her a while. She knows she's getting wormed. And to be honest, she's done sat there and ate so much that she's so full that she probably don't have to cooperate. We'll give her a little Seductive, and then after that, well, you's watching this thing, we'll give her a little Safeguard. Let's squeeze some of that. Yeah, about like that right there. About like that right there. We're gonna straddle her up. She knows what's coming. Wait a minute, Laylene. You gotta take a break from the food. The people say you a star, and they say they want to see you get wormed on a little bit. Well, get the bottom of that chin there. Once you get the bottom of that chin, you get that thing in her mouth, and well, Laylene ain't a hard goat to get along with her. She says she don't know about that. She says y'all didn't discuss that, and she's out of here. Thanks for watching. We can't end it right there, Laylene. That would have been a nice classical ending, but we can't. You got to come over here and get some of your Safeguard. Woo. Mr. Thomas, if you watching this thing, Well, we want to send a lot of love to you and your family. Let's see if we can just get Layleen back on over here in the script, Layleen. Right here now. Right here. Yeah, this is where you got to stay for the people that's watching this thing. Turn on around. You're a star. Don't act like, whoa. Well, she said nobody discussed no worming is an issue. Well, we discussing it now. There you go. There you go. There you go. But again, guys, that's how we do. Those are the wormers that we choose. And Layleen, she said she could show y'all the back of her, because y'all daggum sure ain't seeing the front again. I'm talking about we got to get in here and go old school egg chicken. You guys know what it's like when you got to go old school egg chicken. We're going to get that guy out of there and get him over to Stick School Vision. And we'll hatch off some of them gray ones right there. Reckon so. Reckon so. We'll hatch off them. Let's get over there, guys. Yeah, we got hold of that egg there. And, well, y'all get together now. Don't be like that. I got to tell Maria, well, she's got some racist chickens. I guess they're just racist chickens. They've all separated. Y'all, we're not like that on Cross the Creek. Get it together. Well, speaking of getting after it, guys, these old buff orphans here, they hadn't adjusted to me much at all. Stick School Vision, if you're watching this thing here, well, they're doing well. They're doing well. We've got a starter in here. And when I say some, I mean a beta starter. We're trying to get these guys picking on up where they need to be. They're out fighting this winter weather and such. Well, same as we are. Same as we are. But, they're doing well. Everybody's adjusting well. Everybody's adjusting well. We're going to keep these guys under this heat here for, well, I'd say another maybe 2 or 3 days and such. We'll check the forecast and see what we got going on in the weather in the area. And, well, if it warms up, we'll take some of these guys here and we'll get some of these guys moved out and get them on some alfalfa, hay and such, and see if we can get them thickened on up. Well, I'll show you guys which one's my favorite. This old big one right here. Right here. Well, he's kind of brave, and I named him Journey. And Humes know why I named him Journey. Come here, Journey. Well, here he is here. He's a little camera shy, but he said he wanted to stop in and let Humes watching this thing know, well, the journey is the reward. They already know that. Thanks for watching.